Dr. Percy Julian was a trailblazer in the field of medicinal drug development, particularly drugs that derive from plants. He was able to synthesize several natural products, including the hormones progesterone and testosterone, and then he was able to scale up their synthesis to be useful on the industrial level. His work on artificial hormones ultimately led to the broad usage of cortisone as a therapeutic drug, and his efforts made birth control pills more accessible. Born in Montgomery, Alabama in 1899, Percy Julian was the oldest of 6 siblings. His parents were both graduates of the Alabama campus of Lincoln Normal School, which would later become Alabama State University, a historically black university, or HBCU. His parents always emphasized education, and young Percy followed by attending DePaul University in Indiana. Due to the rules of segregation, Julian faced many hardships while at DePaul. This included not being allowed to stay in the dorms, and not being served meals when he finally found a place he could stay in. Yet Julian persevered, and upon his graduation in 1920, he was named valedictorian. Percy Julian desired to further his education and obtain a doctorate, or PhD, in chemistry. Along the way, he taught chemistry at Fisk University before obtaining a fellowship to attend Harvard, where he would work as a teaching assistant while pursuing his PhD. However, this was never to be, because the school thought that the white students would not like being taught by a black teaching assistant. So Harvard withdrew Percy's teaching assistantship. Julian then returned to being an instructor, this time at Howard University in Washington, D.C., another HBCU. While there, he was able to land a fellowship that allowed him to travel overseas and attend the University of Vienna in Austria, where he finally obtained his PhD. After returning to the States, Dr. Julian began his efforts in synthesizing human hormones from plant products. Unable to land a job from several institutions due to the simple fact that he was black, with the DuPont company explicitly stating that they were unaware that he was black after Julian applied for a job there, Julian found employment with the Glidden company, likely due to the fact that he spoke German at a time when Glidden had major dealings in Germany. While at Glidden, Dr. Julian turned his focus to the work that would be world-changing. It was here that he synthesized the human hormones progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone from soybean oil using a technique that he invented and patented. Dr. Julian could produce 100 pounds of the hormones daily from plants, while the inferior previous methods produced only a fraction of that quantity and had to be derived from animals. In addition to reproductive hormones, Dr. Julian devised an improved and scalable synthesis for cortisone, which proved to be incredibly effective for rheumatoid arthritis relief. Dr. Julian later left the Glidden company and a salary that would amount to more than $500,000 per year today in order to start his own company, Julian Laboratories Incorporated. He found great success with his company and sold it in 1961, thus becoming one of the first black millionaires. Dr. Percy Julian was married to Dr. Anna Johnson Julian, who had a PhD in sociology and was the 4th national president of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated, a black sorority. They were the parents of 3 children. After moving into the high-class neighborhood of Oak Park in Chicago, Illinois, the Julians faced many racist attacks, including having their home firebombed on 2 separate occasions. Unwilling to give in to the racism they faced, Percy and Anna Julian fought back valiantly and eventually founded the Chicago chapter of the NAACP's Legal Defense and Educational Fund. Dr. Percy Julian died of liver cancer in Waukegan, Illinois on April 19, 1975. In his lifetime and posthumously, Dr. Julian received many honors. These include the Spingarn Medal from the NAACP in 1947, election to the National Academy of Sciences in 1973, and induction into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 1990. Today, the most prestigious award given out by the National Organization of Black Chemists and Chemical Engineers, also known as NOBCHE, is named in his honor.